Good morning, children. Now we are going to see degrees of comparison. Before going to new topic, first we will discuss about adjectives. What is meant by adjective? Yeah, describing words are called adjectives, isn't it? For example, Ramu is a smart boy. He is a brilliant. She is a good girl. Describing the naming words, adjectives of quality. Okay, so now we are going to see degrees of comparison. An adjective of quality changes its form when it is used to compare one noun with another. It is called degrees of comparison. We are used to compare one noun with another. Okay, that is called degrees of comparison. It has three forms. Before that, see, tall, taller and tallest are used to compare the three plants, comparing the nouns. Okay, used to compare the nouns, we are using degrees of comparison. It has three forms: positive degree, comparative degree, superlative degree. Positive, comparative, superlative. Okay, first we are going to see positive. What is my positive degree? The positive degree of an adjective is used to simply describe a person, place, animal or thing. No comparison is made in positive degree. Just describe a person, place, animal or thing. No comparison is made in positive degree. No comparison of this degree. Positive degree, 3 degrees of comparison: positive, comparative, superlative. Positive degree, no comparison. Just describe a single person, place, animal or thing. Okay. Positive degree is used to refer to one, I told you, single object, person or place without making any comparison. Example, she has a big house. Here big is an adjective. It is used to say about the house only. No comparison of this sentence, isn't it? So positive degree, no comparison. Okay. See the example, Alice is smart boy. He is a brilliant student. Talking about the single person. We are not comparing anything. Okay. Next, comparative. First positive, then comparative. The comparative degree or form is used to compare only two things: people, animals or places. For comparative degree, used to compare only two things. Remember children, only two things. Usually the comparative degree of an adjective is formed by adding er to the adjective. Comparative form is always followed by than. Okay, these are rules. Listen carefully. You have to compare only two things and you have to add with the adjective er. Taller, bigger, okay, hotter. Like you have to add er, and comparative degree always followed by than, than, than. So you should use than and er. Okay. Positive degree, no comparison, only you have to write adjective. Comparative degree, compared only two things. Okay, people, animal or places, whatever it is. And then you have to add with the adjective er, and then you have to followed by than. Okay. See the example, Alice is smarter than Joy. See here, smarter. Er, they are adding er and they wrote than also. So comparison, it's comparing Alice with Joy. So they used er and then. Only compare two people. Okay. See the next example, grapes are sweeter than apples. They are comparing only grapes and apples. Okay, so grapes are sweeter than apples. Used er and then. Okay. Next we use them with the comparative degree. Okay, Mohan is shorter than Ricky. They compared Mohan and Ricky. They used with the adjective short. They add er and then also. So Mohan is shorter than Ricky. Are you clear children? Positive, no comparison. Comparative, only compare two people, things or animals, places, whatever it is. Okay, you have to add with the adjective er and then also you have to write. Okay. Ram is taller than Ravi. he is younger than me. So you have to compare only two things. Next we are going to see superlative degree. Last one, three forms, no, positive, comparative, superlative. Next we are going to see superlative degree. Superlative degree are formed is used to compare more than two things, people, animal or places. Positive, no comparison. Comparative, we are comparing only two things. Superlative, we are comparing more than two. Okay, you are the superlative, we are comparing more than two. And you have to use the, usually the superlative degree of an adjective is formed by adding est to the adjective. So you have to add with the adjective est. Comparative er, superlative est. And you have to use before the superlative form an adjective. Okay, the you have to use. For example, the biggest, the toppest, the youngest, the dullest. So before the adjective you have to use the. Okay, kana positive, no comparison. Comparative, compare only two things, people, animals or places. And you have to add with adjective er. After adjective only you have to add then. But superlative, you have to add est. Before adjective you have to add the. Okay. The superlative degree refers to the greatest degree of adjective. It is used to compare more than two objects, people or places. Okay. See the example. His house is the biggest of all. The biggest. Alice is the smartest boy in the class. Among the class we are comparing Alice. So we are using est. Okay. Before adjective you have to use the. Mango is the sweetest of all fruits. The sweetest.